right, so let's start. I said we are going to be talking about the automatic life and the manual life. I'm going to be giving my teaching on that. Everything I say here is based on my own understanding about life and nature, as someone that studies nature a lot. And you should understand that I'm also a believer, but not the way you believe. You understand? I am a believer, but not the way you believe. And the reason why I'm making this today is because all of my teaching, my talk, I don't look at the book. I don't write something down that I'm going to talk about it. I move by the Spirit. It comes in my head and I talk. So I don't write anything that I'm saying on my WhatsApp status or any teaching down. So we are going to start now. So in this teaching, I will not be applying scriptures because I did not write scriptures down to back it up. But you need to understand that all my teaching here comes with nature, right? It's based on how I study nature and understand how things work and life works. And my teaching here is to bring people out of religion to nature. Make people to understand that nature is the only thing that could save us because God is nature. He created us to do our things naturally. Human being involved religion, making things to believe and all of those things, things like that. Okay, so all my teaching is for us to be able to get things right the way they are supposed to be, and we should be able to treat human being right the way we are supposed to treat human being right by nature, and the same way God is treating us right by nature, how He built the world to operate. So, what do I call as automatic life and manual life? So, I say that God creates automatic life while human creates manual life. So, for example, we have automatic car and we have manual car. For people that know how to drive, the automatic car, you just carry the gear and you put it on drive, and what happens? You put your foot on accelerate, and this car will be moving. If the car gets to a hill, this car know how it's going to select a gear, automatically put it on a gear that will be able to climb a hill and anywhere and all of those things. Manual car, you need to be selecting gear to know that, okay, in this hill, in this slopey is gear 1, is gear 2 and all of those things. You understand? So manual car, someone have to select, wants to start gear, and that's the reason why you see I'm going to use this as example. In manual car, when you start the motor, you are going to put on gear 1. You now press accelerate. The motor will do you now release your hand on accelerate and you match you match clutch, you enter gear 2. Immediately you put it again. Now human beings use this to operate by themselves manually, but a car that have automatic gear, when you put that gear, you put your hand accelerate, you hear the motor will be changing sound automatically by itself and all of those things. Now this is the same thing life works. Human being creates manual life. God creates automatic life while human creates manual life. Now, for example, about automatic life or automatic judge that God creates that put in human being. This is example. When you give somebody something, I use this as an example, right? Before. Now, when you do something good to somebody, how do you feel? You feel good, right? Now, when you do bad to somebody, how do you feel? You feel bad. You yourself, you feel bad. When you do something bad, your conscience judge you. There is something in you that will tell you that, will let you know that this thing you do, it is not good. You may be opening your mouth, opening your eye, like, hey, what you do is good. But within you, you know that this thing you do, it is not good. That is automatic life or automatic job God put in you. It's an automatic life. It operates your life to check, it operates your life and check whether you are doing something Operate your life and check whether you are doing something bad or you are doing something good. Do you get? Do you understand? So anything you do bad, you know. Anything you do bad, you do good, you know. Within you, you know. You may be opening this and you, bro. You know it in yourselves. Your conscience is judging you. Your conscience is judging you. So that is automatic life. God put it in us. It operates just like that. We feel it, and that is the same reason why when you like you see, if you check your body system when you are not feeling maybe like you are having stomach pain and all of those things, you know that something is wrong with your body system. You feel it automatically. Nobody need to tell you that something is wrong with your body system. You know, but the manual life that human creates is human being create a template and tell you things to do. That is the reason why they tell you that you need to go to school. That is the reason why they tell you that you need to go to school, finish secondary school at 6 years, finish primary school at 6 years, finish university at this year. They not tell you that you need to marry at this year. They not tell you that you need to work at this year. They not tell you that you need to retire at this year. You need to retire at this. Everything human program this and give it to you. This is a manual life that human being creates. Do you know that without following the templates that the world creates and human being creates, this group of wicked people that comes together that creates this thing that called government, without following them, do you know that you can even live your life better? Because see, let me tell you something. When you getting these things right, See, let me tell you something. Like, God talk to everybody. This is what I believe. God talk to everybody. It's we that we are not hearing. We have lost, and this is the reason why we are not hearing from God again. And this is the reason why we are not hearing from God again. We have drawn ourselves, we have lost ourselves away from nature, from the roots where God created us. We don't know how nature operates. We don't know how to figure things out by nature, how God created us to operate. And you pulling away from that understanding. You're pulling away from that, from how nature works. Is that you are pulling yourself away from your roots, where you were created, where you are originated. It's like you are pulling yourself away from it. So for that reason, you will not hear, even if God is talking to you, you will not hear. Now, without following the template of the world, you can following the template of the world, how the world how the world creates things and tell you to believe in that you need to do this, you need to do. Can you imagine? Just imagine. They create you, then give birth to you. God that creates you, not give you sense to operate again. Now, human being, another person go can't tell you what to do. That you should do this. Yes, I understand. Don't get me wrong. You need to balance these things together. I'm a balanced person. When I'm teaching or when I'm doing my things, I used to balance them. Now I understand that it is good to learn from other people, most especially for people that have experience and all of those things. But what I'm talking about here is different from this. It's different from these things that I'm talking about. Like, you need to learn from other people, such as businesses and all of those things, because these people have experience and all of where they failed, where they succeed. What I'm talking about life is different from this. Okay, so don't get me wrong. What I'm talking about is different from this. So the God that creates you, He gave you wisdom. He gave you understanding on how you are going to operate your life, on how you are going to think, on how you are going to do things. That's the reason why I used to tell people that they don't need to tell you, they need to preach you what is good and what is bad in the church or in the mosque before you know. Within you, you know these things. Why do you know these things? You know these things because God has put this thing in you automatically. But you now landing here on earth now, there's a group of people together. There's a group of people that come together and form this thing and tell you that this is how you are to operate. This is how you are to operate. And this is the reason why humans are depressed. This is the reason, because people don't know this thing that the people tell them, that the society tell them to do. They try them out and don't, and these things are not working. They try they try them out, and these things are not working in humans' life. In order to in order to help them live a good life, in order to help them live a successful life, how their desire in their spirit are thinking that this is how I'm supposed to live and enjoy this health. Now, the template that the world creates, the people, human being creates and give it to them to operate on, this template is not working for them. And once this is not working for them, they go depression. They go in depression because they have lost themselves. They have lost themselves where they are supposed. They have lost themselves from where they originated and how they are supposed to operate and go into human, operating on the template that other humans has created. So for this reason, you are living a manual life. You have lost yourself from your roots, how God created you, where God created you to live. To live and live a better life. And live a better life. So this is the reason why I say that God creates automatic life while human creates manual life. Human creates this to operate you, to remote you like TV, to remote you like toy, and you just be moving up and down. This is WhatsApp status. I will not be going deep into this, and today I did not use scripture to back things up, but that's fine. In our next teaching, we'll be backing up all these teaching scriptures up and all of those things. Very soon we start operating on social media platforms. So to those that are listening to me, I really appreciate you guys, and your opinions or your reviews are welcome. Your advice, maybe like, okay, this thing that you talk about, I don't like it, or it's not, this is how it's supposed to be, I welcome that. Thank you. All right, so let me add this. Why I say that we lost ourselves from the root, from the roots where we were created and how we are supposed to understand. Assume we stay and study and understand our roots, how we were created, and understand this, we will not lost ourselves like this. Now, I'm going to use an example on how we lost ourselves. If you visit somebody, you enter in an estate or you enter in any street, right? You enter in that street. Now, the person now go out, that let him go in the market and get something. Now, you sitting in that house, you're like, okay, you are tired, let you just straight your leg up. You come outside, you now come outside of you just walk out of that street, coming outside, let you just see the express. And you just see the express, so beautiful. And you start walking on that express, you are seeing the view, you are moving, right? You are moving. You just follow the express. There is no end. You now realize that, what you really come here to do, you are yet to do it. Let you go back, right? Going back, let us say you go far, going back, and that place is new. You are new in that place, right? Now, going back, you now miss the street and you start looking for that street, where you will come outside, right? The reason why you go back is because you have missed yourself. You don't have a purpose why you are going. You don't have the purpose. It's purpose, right? Now you don't have the purpose. There's no purpose. There is no purpose why you are going on that express. You now remember the purpose that you come to do, what you really come to do in that place. That is the reason why you start tracing that street back in order to go back to that house. That is the same way we humans are here on earth. God created us, and instead of we coming here as sticking to that root and understanding how we operate and enjoy our life on earth, we come here, we now see the template that human being create. That template that human being create is like that express that I just talked about now. Now we start working on that express, on that template that human being creates. Looking at this template, it is beautiful, but this template is a good express that have no end. That if you stick on it, if you stick going on it, you will see no end and you will not find your purpose. You will not find the purpose and you will not find your purpose. The reason why you are going on that express until you come back. This is how the template that human being creates and gives to us operates, just like that template. Now you can only get your purpose if you can only get your purpose if you find your way back to your root. You can only get your purpose if you find your way back to that street and go back to where you came from. This is the same way we are supposed to operate. You can only get your purpose. You can only get peace. You can only get what you can only get your dream and get the achievement, what you want to achieve, and all of those things. Only if you go back to the root of nature and understand how nature works. Like I just said, that nature remains truth yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Nature don't make you believe, but religion make you to believe. I think I need to end here. Thank you.